that time of year where we vibe with our festival shenanigans. A festival fiasco! It is the season of the year again, and I'm going to making plans for an extra special Starlight quest available for a limited time only. I remember doing this last year, I was so bad. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, I see the sign is once again guided you to me this wonderful of seasons. To your very presence is a starlight miracle. Oh boy, what went wrong this time? That said, I'm afraid I must apologize. Oh wait, hang on. Give me a solid second. Okay, it is there. Twitch is not picking up my audio half the time. Had to make sure it was there. Was a bit rub you see, and as such, we're not quite ready to kick off the festivities as of yet. How shall I put it? Our troubles began when we encountered some unexpected delays. Oh no, not again. In deciding on a theme for this year's event, things spiraled from there, and as a result, we've been left with far too much to do in far too little time. Well, I'm handy dandy, happy to help. As a result, we celebrants have been forced to recruit helpers of all stripes, from small children to strapping adventurers like yourself. Speaking of which, you wouldn't perchance be willing to lend us a hand, would you? Oh gee. Here we go again. Oh, thank you, my friend. I dare say your generosity truly embodies the Starlight sees. Without further ado, allow me to explain the tasks we would ask of you. I live to serve, right? That's my wall adventurer duty. I live to serve. Oh, I'm not wearing my Christmas outfit. Oops. I'm wearing the hat. That has to be good enough. Oh, it's seems to find the most promising help for me again this year. Let's get it. Listless LOLFL. Another adventure. I was here last year. I suppose this one too will be also wanting some kind of reward for their services. I say sometimes I wonder if this whole Starlight business is worth the effort and the coin we pour into it year after year. I don't get paid. Must you be a killjoy, my young friend? Just look at the faces of the children around you. Why, each year they spend moons waiting in eager anticipation for this most joyous of seasons, and the most delightful presents they will receive. Ah, yes, the presents! Worthless trinkets what's this Lalafell's problem? Foisted off of native young fools in hopes of making them forget the immodity of their everyday existence! Mood. If we want to truly be enjoyed to these people, would it not be more prudent to invest things that may actually improve the quality of their daily lives? Which you imply is smartness, and no is the answer. We can't do that here. Yeah, what's the... Ahem, allow me to introduce Camilo Halido, first son of a prominent family of surveyors in Oda. He's journeyed here all the way from the Sultanate to help us prepare this year's festivities. Ah, he's an Ildan, that's his problem. Ah, of course. All is explained. He's from Oda, that's his problem. Stand beside him is the Saint of Nimia, a man who doubtless needs no introduction. I could say I know them. Yeah, of course. Haha, yeah. Yep. Money. Okay, you little shit. Listen here. It's not all about money. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get something open. Let me state for the record, I did not come here merely to deck the streets with gaudy lights and trinkets. I initially proposed to Father that would do away with all this mummery and transform this festival into something that would contribute more directly to the mutual economic prosperity of our nations and the realm as a whole. Fuck you. But did he even listen? No, he simply muttered something about how he didn't raise his son to be a stuffy spoil sport, I know, but demanded that a company-led man, pardon the saint of Nimia here, to learn something about holiday cheer, whatever that is supposed to mean. I can teach you. I've got this. In the bag. Come now, Camilito. I understood that you're serious about your family business, but I dare say it wouldn't hurt for you to lighten up time to time. And perhaps this will put a smile on your face. Hold up. Do you mean that truly if I help you, I can get a present too? Hold up. But of course, my dear child, behold the twinkle box. It's a box. Tucked beneath the many lids of this casket are hidden all manner of delightful wares. Why, they must have been fashioned especially for this year's festivities by some of the realm's most celebrated crafters. Hang on, my alarm's going off. Yeah, I woke up. Let's get it off 2 more times. Crafters, yeah! For every task you complete, you won the opportunity to pop up one of its lids and help yourself stir the contents within. That's just the start of it. Needless to say, there will be even more glorious gifts in store for you when the preparations are complete and the festivities can kick off in earnest. You can think of this just as something to tide you over in the meantime, and as a way of thanking you for lending us elements a helping hand in our time of need. What do you say, child? Wow, this is wonderful, Mother and Father. Oh yeah, I have to help out around the house during Starlight, so I don't know if I can come back. But I have plenty of time to help now. Just say what you need done, and leave it to me. Leave it to Sane to get things done. Let's get it! Sane, is it? Well, Dennis, go you are. Thank you ever so much, needless to say. We prepared some very special treasures for adventurers like you as well, so people can collect and enjoy them all. Is it Gil? Sneakers? I want the sneakers, I do, but I'm not paying $2 million for those sneakers. Yes, this isn't that all so special now. If we're done getting all giddy about trifling bubbles into it. Okay, what's this guy's problem? I should be getting back to work. All those starlight trees aren't going to decorate themselves after all. This guy sucks. Alright, Lala, learn the ways of the world. Now that it's ready to get started, simply head west from the amphitheater and speak to my colleague stationed before the water wheel hut. She'll be happy to explain all you need to know to get started. Kid adventures! Quest accepted. Seasonal event. Hang on. First, I'm trying to have breakfast right now. Hang on, I feel bad. Hang on, I gotta go grab the rest of my outfit. It's with my retainer right now, and I know it is, because I know exactly where I left it. I don't think wait, no, did I? Did I grab the rest of it? I don't remember now, did I? No, I did! That's right, hang on. I will glam just for this purpose. It'll immediately be removed afterwards, but hey. That's right! I did grab it! There, I'm festive. Hang on, I got the shoes. Because there's no pants, which is like the funniest thing. There we go. Festive Pengoos, let's go. And see Valdi is here. An adventure. I was expecting anything, but I suppose you'll suffice. I'd like you to get to work immediately, taking down the decorations nearby. Hold your chocolate now. It's not as if we're calling celebration off. It's simply... Well, you met Camilo Helida, yes. He was in charge of this area. Let's just say sent for what's appropriate for Starlight leaves something to be desired. I can handle things here by myself, so I'd like you to have your conjurer skill take to any seasonally and inappropriate decorations you might find. What the hell, no? When you're through, you can bring the inappropriate ornamentation back to me, and I'll see that it's properly stored away. Well, this guy sucks. I don't like him. How dare he ruin this? This guy needs to learn the holiday cheer, and I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna teach him how to not be a dick. Old on style. I just let you do it, wasting here for strictly a person area as well, and half the time I might add. Oh, he was putting up the wrong ones. Did you see some of those so-called decorations? It's as if the man has never attended a single day's worth of Starlight festivities in his life. He probably hasn't. And I suppose I'll just see to it that the ornaments you took down are replaced with something more festive in the meantime. I'd appreciate it if you could report to Am in my stead. Sure. Thank you for all your help, friend. I promise we'll get back together one of these years. They didn't have it together last year either. In the meantime, we truly appreciate your saying the efforts and helping us see that every child has a smile on their face for Starlight. Allow me to apologize on Camilito's behalf for the extra work he created for you. That the boy has much to learn. Yes, but I have no doubt he will come to understand what the spirit of the season is in all due time. In the meantime, then, allow me to express my gratitude for all you've done in true style fashion with a present from the Twinkle Box. Go ahead, help yourself. Remember, there are more gifts waiting for you if you're feeling inclined to help lend us your strength again. Upon completing each of the tasks, you may open one of the lids of the Twinkle Box and have yourself to a present inside. Oh, I actually can pick? Okay, sweet. What I feel like? Glam? Furniture? Minion. I don't know the other two. Well, we'll just go one at a time. Oh god! Is it confetti? What kind of present is this? 5? Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Whatever. Oh, lest I forgot. I'm not the only one who truly appreciates your efforts. Far from it. We've been receiving messages from the realm over, thanking you and your fellow adventurers for all you do for the people of yours each and every day. My colleague, okay, that name, here in the amphitheater is holding them onto them all. So if you're curious, simply say the word. He'd be happy to share the words of appreciation and good cheer. Whomst? This boy. Thank you for your invaluable aid, friend. The Starlight festivities never could have happened without you and my colleagues and are far from the ones who appreciate efforts. Letters have arrived from across them. Thank you for your generosity. Just say for yourself. Okay. Okay. It's a drowning wench. Okay, I finished my breakfast. Doing participants in the Starlight festivities, are you? I hate the freaking limbs that talk. Little background tell you these first off about adventures that show up these days could learn a thing or two from you, although about the glory of those types working this field this summer forward. But I want to say, the world half map, so they know about becoming Gabu. Most first, I say. But you're different. You understand that putting a smile on even one lonely child's face is a heroic deed. And it's alright, is fending off a fleet of pirates. May Starlight, ye lad, and may your sails ever always be full. Yeah. It's all about the kids. I'm definitely not here so I can have a snowman mount that will make me feel like my K-Hux character again. Far from it. I'm Rick wrote us a letter. Kill me now where I stand. My friend! It is an honor and pleasure to see this guardian tradition bring joy to the children all over the realm. Thanks to the tireless efforts you and your colleagues. On behalf of my entire nation, I offer you my gratitude. Oh, great. Here we go again. Well, nothing would make everything to join you this season. I regret to say these are much difficult times here in the Holy See. There's much that requires my attention here, leaving me with most unfortunately little time for liberty. Still, I must give thanks that I am able to celebrate the occasion with a restful night in the company of my loved ones here at the Houseborough. Be well, my friend, and I look forward to the day we might feast together in these halls once more. That's never happening. Sorry, I'm with Catboy. Okay, that's all. I read the other one already. Alright. And now for my job. Which is doing tasks. My favorite. Starlight Slapdashery. Will not rest until she has seen to the Starlight celebration is the best ever. Quest is available for a limited time only. I'm party to see you've decided to stick around. Apparently there's another set of decorations that aren't quite up to snuff. Would you mind helping saying look at the battle fix things up? I've asked her to wait just outside the amphitheater. What is this Lalafell's problem? Did he have a bad father? Did he never know the joys of childhood? Oh, hello there! When I'm on my way back, some of the townspeople told me that there's something strange about the snowman over by the shaded bower. Camillito was in charge of this as well. I know he's new to this, but how hard can it be to make a snowman? Anyhow, let's go and see what's wrong, shall we? I'll race you there? Okay, well, fun fact. Kids have more energy than adults. That's not even a lie. My niece will outrun me every single time because I'm elderly. I'm totally not here, so I can have a- you know what? For extra- take off the sword. Alright, what's wrong with the snowman? I saw you straight about the snowman by taking a poke my finger on it. What do you suppose it is? Well, I need to look at it. They're facing the wrong way. Or are they not facing the wrong way? Well, where are they supposed to be facing? Yeah. First I gotta look for distance, just ask me. Okay. What is this? FF12 all over again? I had to figure out which way this stuff had to face. Where's this one's face? There we go. Is it, are they supposed to be looking this way? Got it. I got it. I got it. I'm smart. Wow, it's as if the snowmen are all smiling and inviting us in. Who'd have thought that turning around a bit could make such a difference? Can this guy, like... Slalafell, did he never have parental love? Did he never understand? You too, what have you been gnawing about here, fixing your stupid shit? I have already finished my latest task. Behold, take notes, and perhaps one day you'll be able to work as efficiently. Can this little... I think it could be such like so they to leaving something to be desired. Okay, can this guy like stop? Why, the sheer nerve! I just wanted to insult him. Might I remind you that you are lucky with the lucky personage as esteemed as myself as Jane to assist with such millennial trying tasks. Oh, it's the millennial trying tasks. In just a whirl, I would be placed in charge of the entire event, and you would be assisting me. That is where my two chance lie, not make silly snowmen and putting lights on trees. You don't know the first thing about Starlight! That's why all your decorations is such a mess to this adventure, and I fixed them. Well, I have a name. What nonsense is this? You suck. It's true. He actually understands what Starlight is all about. He wants everyone who takes part in the festivities to feel the joy of the season. And it shows in the care he puts into every little task. Yeah, I did this last year with just as much effort and wholeheartedness. Salute. Don't you care about making others happy or even being happy yourself? I haven't seen you smile once the whole time you've been here. I too am an adult. Why, I came here to do a job, and against my will, perhaps putting in these ridiculous decorations enough to amuse a child like you, but I'm a man grown. So what if I'm a child? I actually care about Starlight and my decorations and put smiles on more faces than yours ever will. Smiles just happy that. Be honest, Starlight is about getting prizes, yes? So why don't I give you some coin? With money you can buy whatever you want. Fuck you. I don't want your stupid money! Okay, can I take it because I'm broke? I need those $2 million sneakers! I'm going back. You just upset the child. Nicely done. Making a poor child cry, consider me unimpressed. Maybe I can't help but feel there's more to this child's situation than meets the eye. I shall inquire further. In the meantime, pray return to and enjoy your progress. Hey, can I punt the Lalafell while we're at it? Perhaps I could start to take my work a bit more seriously. Yeah, we make children cry, and that's how we get our jobs done. Yeah! We make kids cry. Hang on, I want to speak to the child. This poor salmon, he's all alone. Won't make another one. Welcome back, friend. Thanks for the test episode about our behalf. I'm pleased to report that we are closer than ever to getting the festivities in full swing. Yay! Don't forget to help yourself to another present for the trinket box. I dare say you've more than earned it. Wait, no. Don't tell me. They're all PTSD-inducing numbers. Magic prisms. Oh no. I was just guessing based on icons, but it would seem I'm purely wrong in this situation. Another thank you letters are from one of your admirers. Oh gosh. There it is. There's my last alarm. I didn't turn it off because if I turned it off, it wouldn't turn back on. Okay, who wrote me a letter? I just said friends you a penguin tells me that preparations for this year's festivities have been more trying than ever. Yeah, we have to do with the lawful. How we get that I cannot lend a hand myself, but watch over the young ones who follow in your footsteps keeps me occupied as ever. It is not enough with it's with the deep chill in the air these days. It is all I can do to keep his gift from freezing and cracking in the cold. That is not an easy or glamorous task, but it is one I would not trust any other. Now for the work that may be strenuous, gazing out the great wheel that's stillness of falling snow. These moments of tranquility I would not trade for anything in the world. I hope that you, too, are able to find some measure of quietude and respite amidst the reverie of the Starlight season. Yeah, I do like snow. I hate the goblin speech, so nope, I'm not reading aloud that one. All Might, no! Alright, here we go again. Next one. The true spirit of Starlight. Maria Garage, maybe it's hard at work for preparing for the Starlight celebration of a lifetime. Thanks in no small part to your tireless efforts, I dare say we're on track to begin the festivities sooner than I had anticipated. That said, I fear there's still more work to be done. If only I weren't so utterly useless. Yeah, you little useless Olafel. Did you say something? Me, no, nothing at all. Yeah, you're useless, boy. Anyway, the next time I think to just use preparing the tree. Speak to my colleague at the connector near good down. Have to be happy to brief you on the task at hand. Where? Over there, okay. You'd have a remarkable splendor for even. I've just been inspecting the trees that are to be put up on time. I couldn't help but notice that something was amiss. Oh great, now what's wrong? See here, part of the tree has been gnawed away as if by an animal or the like. Were any damage to be done to the tree, it might fall over, and that would be perilous, most perilous for any small child that happened to be standing beneath it at the time. I've had in mind to call for a skilled woodworker that perhaps they might come examine the tree and reinforce it for us. Might I actually head over to the Carpenter's Guild in my stead? This useless Lala. I mean, you could also just ask me. I happen to be a level, I think I'm level 80 crafter? Yeah. I leveled Carpenter, that's right, for crystalline bean quests. Eat, boys, eat. All that proves that the Carpenter's Guild during the season of celebration, friend. Trees. Some little cute woodland creatures have been triggering the Starlight tree, you say? Well, I want to Adele, so this calls for an investigation. Yeah, animals. How dare they be, I don't know, animals? I can't thank you enough, my friend. Clearly, if somebody carpenter surpassing skill, I am most relieved to know that the children of Gardania need not fear any falling trees as they open their prize into the Starlight season. I guess I forget to tell you, while you're visiting the guild on my behalf, Commander Halito was kind enough to go about inspecting the trees in the area. I was very pleased to report that he assures me that not one shows any suspicious gnawing or teeth marks. He's a rather dour fellow, isn't he? Let's see if he takes his work quite seriously, dear. So I was impressed how closely he examined each and every chunk with a painstaking eye. He is a Lalafell. He can get lower than the rest of us. He mentioned that he was headed back to the theater after finishing the job. Why he didn't even stick around long enough to allow me to thank him for his efforts. Maybe so kind as to pass along a simple message of gratitude on my behalf. He has it loaded in. There we are. I can't believe something's missing yet. What could it be? And then we have a necklace of the finest gold. With the speculative job in life, would give it a glamorous appearance befitting the season. But I might appreciate that, but I'm no child of Gadanya. I must put myself in their shoes. Whatever sort of snowman would bring a smile to their face. He called out. The kiddo made a good point. Of course not. I could have killed us without the musings of children. I simply thought that perhaps my asteroid here could benefit from a finishing touch. That's all, huh? About who my fooling is to have to think about what the girl said for the bells now. Oh, that's too bad. Here I thought I would come here and put it together festival for the ages, and it turns out I can't make a single child happy. Else I'm only making myself miserable as well. Stop being miserable. Hey, I must give up. There's still time for me to do my job right to open that chest of presents and claim the glory that is rightfully mine. So I got thinking that child was looking at the sun with her most intense gaze, was she not? No doubt she saw something that has managed to escape me. I mean, it's alone. Making me expect my work here might take longer than expected. Prep turned down. Yeah, okay, I got it. He's learning! There's still hope. Give it a second. Welcome back, find another job well done. I am pleased to say. Well, what are you waiting for? Episode. Okay, well, what's the point? I know what it is now. Can we do still putting the finishing touches on Snowman? You say. A dream that he's come finally seeing the true spirit of Starlight at last. For indeed, this season is not about getting lights, toys, and trinkets. If every last child is not able to find something of joy here, we have not done our duty, and to make that possible, we must first reason to rejoice for ourselves. A smile has lit up the faces of the children, who in turn warm our hearts yet further, allowing us to further spread happiness across the realm. It is that cycle of giving and receiving, the ever-expanding circle of peace and joy that embodies the true soul of the Starlight season. So take your present proudly, my friend. Let it fill your heart with pure satisfaction. Yeah. Magic prisms, boys. They might have happiness aplenty to share with your fellow adventures, and indeed heirs into the realm over. Oh wait, it makes you open the one in order, okay. Magic prism. Magic prism. Ooh, a letter for me? We've just got a letter. I see that runner's reach. Ah. Well, how do I regularly say that Starlight might be kids this year? I almost spit my drink, but later I caught word that you were on the job, and I knew that At that moment, there was something cast roaring. All the adventurers, they don't believe me. I know plenty. None understand quite as well as you that there's no deed too small to be meaningful. Least of all, the task of warming the hearts of children who find kindness and good cheer is too hard to come by in these trying times. So feel proud, Penguin Keyblader. You've done right by them today. Safe travels and don't be a stranger. I never visit these people anymore. I live elsewhere. I have a home. Give me that letter from Malger's Rage. I first heard that there may not be Starlight this year. My heart broke for all the poor children out there. How relieved I was then to hear that you'd come to the rescue after all. What's but with a few snowmen and putting up some stars of the trees to the liberator of all amigo. Speaking of which, there's been talk of celebrating the season here in Al Amigo next year. And you never guess whose idea it was, one other than Robot himself. Seems he's rather keen on the idea of donating the Scarlet Garb. I too was thinking I could touch up some traditional Amiga dress and put some other something suitable for the season and have plenty of presents for the children here, of course. Have to show everyone that I'm give more than just fighting, right? Ha. Ha ha. Nah, fighting's where it's at. Alright, here we go again. There should be at least 2 more quests. One happy family! Alright, it's determined to make miracles happen this Starlight season. Starlight waits for no one. Without further ado, trust you with the most vital task and prepare the festivities. Soon speak to my colleagues, Tristan and Epoch Falls, and then way to the district in the north. Stop! That's way over there. Impromptu race with the player next to me. Hey, it's the kid! They came back! There's magic in them, of course. Back to offer your aid. Well, I suppose we could put you to use. Perhaps you've seen the cinnamon or the air. Well, truth is, we employ a little bit of sorcery to make sure they don't go melting in the event of untimely weather. Then it's like one of these fragments of what we call eternal ice inside each one of them. If you could see to the manor district north of here, okay. Good, and I will take care of the ones by the Lancers Guild. Okay, I can do that. Eternal ice. then I do believe our job is done. Hooray! Introduce you to summon as well. I'll strip the area one this time to make sure we aren't overlooking anything. So pray, go on ahead of me before back to I'm going. That was an easy quest. Say, Mr. Adventurer, I have a name. Is there someone, special someone I'll be spending Starlight season with this year? Oh gosh, what a question. Sure. Oh, is that so? They must make the best, the decorations extra pretty just for them, yes? Aww. I always used to come with Mother and Father, but they are busy this year. That's why I decided to make myself useful and help out with the preparations. I might make a giant snowman just for them that we could all come and see together. Oh gosh, no, not family problems! But I think they'll need to stay at home, so, well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Wait, no. Child aside. Oh, I see work. See you around, Mr. Adventurer. No, mine. My task means nothing. If the child is sad, I am sad. It's bigger! He actually made a bigger snowman. Well, hello there. I was just putting together another snowman of my own. What do you think? Have I redeemed myself? Oh, it's wonderful! I was just thinking about how the snowman looks so lonely, and now he has a friend. Let's make one more. Yet another, you say. Indeed, I suppose we have nothing better to do until the next delivery of ornaments arrive. Very well, then, to work. Well, I said, please I'll be occupied for a while here yet. You've completed your task, yes. If you'd be so kind, I would ask you for time. Guarantee for the bus service. I can do that. Another test completed in a spectacular fashion, I have no doubt. Just think about the smiles you put on the children's faces today. Take your word, friend. I dare say you've earned it. Yes, give me the magic prisms. If it would not be too much to ask, we need more cinema decorations. I made an executive decision to build one more. With pleasure, I execute the necessary supplies I procured straight away. That's a color me surprise, Camlito. How could it be that you finally got into the spirit of the season after all? Yeah, well, I could say after all, I suppose. At first, I simply saw all this decorating as menial labor, trifling tasks far beneath one of my station, and yet seeing the twinkling in the young lines, every time I make a snowman or hang up a glittering star, I began to sense that I was part of something far larger than I'd imagined. Yes, children is where it's at. Before long, I realized the truth. Every one of my actions, no matter how humble, were indispensable in bringing good cheer to the hearts of children in this realm. Yeah. And perhaps, more importantly, that such acts were diminished if I find without similar sentiments in my own heart. Yet, if you're in realizing this, I've been consumed by the sheer responsibility of these tasks to the point that I feel almost petrified with a desire to get everything just right. Oh ho ho, worry not, my friend. There's still plenty of time to polish your creation to perfection before the festivities kick off in earnest. So long as you've got the Starlight spirit in you, you'll more than find in my book. Yeah, That's what it's all about. And anyway, your job is almost done. But that's one of the reasons we can't afford to slack off or compromise until we've seen to the last of the preparations. The children are counting on us, my friends. Yeah, for the kids. Who wrote me a letter? A traveling bird. Hold up. What? For those who spend most of their lives to see the Starlight celebrations may have nice close to our hearts as it is something seen it each year at this time. When I hear the birds call, the color birds migrating from cooler climes, it gives me cause to reflect. As sailors, we look to the night sky for guidance of the stars. Ha! Shepherd to the stars. It is they who show us where we are, and who illuminate the path before us. Were it not for these beacons of light, we would be lost at sea, and before long find ourselves drowning in the cold depths. It's got me to wondering, might it not be said that the smiles you put on the face of the children this season serve a similar role, as they brighten the hearts of yours into the realm over and raise the spirits in these times of uncertainty? I, for one, believe so. And for all you've done to that end, you've my thanks. Hold up. Now, who's the bird? Who has the bird? From a traveling bird. Who in the world? Birds. Thank you, guys. I went to pick up some supplies and I guess I ran into one, so I thought I guess you will. Good to see that the little fellow's enjoying Starlight in his own way. Until next time. Oh, was it the guy from last year? The one with the chocobo? Is the chocobo from last year? Quack. Wish upon a Starlight. For decades, the town with Starlight Dickers snow pounds. Listen up, my favorite helper. It's time to bring some Starlight magic to the glory. Seek out my splendiferous colleague there. She'll be more than happy to share with you all you need to know. What kind of word is splendiferous? Splendiferous. If I say it enough time, it'll make sense. I'm gonna Google what splendiferous means now. That's so weird. Oh, it just... Splendid. Informal. Humorous. It's an adjective. Okay, splendid for a Sunday dinner. What a word. So again, your assistance is most welcome, friend. I have been handing out wreaths for the townsfolk to decorate the front doors, but it seems my supplies woefully behind the demand of most generous individual at the bottom school. There's a good donuts. Similar of these works requires my trouble you to make the ship and procure them for us. It's literally right there. Why are you so lazy? Efficient botanist. Great to say, but of course we've more than enough for one and all this. So that pray take as many as you need with my blessing. Give the celebrants my best regards. Most generous individual at the bottom skills to donate some of their loveliest works because made it to be. Yeah, okay, I did that. Here you are. Just look at these loveliest girls at the bottom skill. They're nothing if not generous. Said this way, this should be more than sapphires. Thank you, friend. Glad I could assist. Look, that adventure is helping to get ready for Starlight. The same told me that she is too. She gets every time she completes the suspicious task. If she gets a special prize, I should have helped out too. There's always next year. Saying you see that poor child. Can't imagine working so hard with all the hardships she faces. Now faces at home. Excuse me. Hold, please. If our child, I mean the child. Hardships, you say? What is it that troubles the girl, pray tell? I fear I'm not privy to all the details, but word has it her parents have not left the thousand ages, saying it's always writing about town all on her own. She puts on a strong face, but I can't help but worry that she's suffering more than she lets on. It wasn't always like this, mind you. I remember after seeing the three of them together, her father cut a tall, dashing figure and always adorned his head with a stylish hat. Her mother had the gentlest of smiles, and always clad in a garb of matching patterns that she fashioned herself. Seeing such a lovely family walk the streets together was always such a heartwarming sight. Sadly, for whatever reason, it is a sight we see no longer. Oh no. That is most troubling indeed. Pray forgive me, I hadn't the slightest idea that anything was amiss when the girl came to offer her aid. I must have a chat with her. Ah, but a host of lovely youths have just arrived from our friends at the Botanist Guild. Pray help yourself to whichever strikes your fancy. Ah, forgive me, your work is done. Pray pretend to collect your reward. You've most certainly earned it. Yeah, let's go. Time for the uber laziness. Ready, set, teleport. Oh, it's the three. It's the three of them. I see it. Symbolism does not escape me. Well, if it isn't my favorite helper, I think you must really forget another job well done. What are you waiting for? Hope yourself for another present from the Tinkle box. Yes, give me the number 1. just a snowman decorations right by chance. I must need to get started on my latest masterwork. That's the spirit. Indeed, they were delivered not moments ago. Spot in that case, Santa should get to work at once. Yeah, it's the 3. With the small one representing the child. Ho ho ho! That's the kind of good cheer I like to see. Yes, to appear that Starlight Celebration is in good hands again this year. Ah yes, your colleague had mentioned some troubling news about young Saint, so I took it upon myself to do research into the matter. Is the child okay? No. Ah, of course. The girl's fine, but for her dear father is less so. Speak of the grievous malady. He lies bedridden, with Saint's poor mother tending to him every waking moment of the day. That is most distressing indeed. The poor girl, she never has said as much, but doubtless she works as hard as she does in order to procure the medicine of her dear father needs, so desperately needs. Oh no! Sadly, matters not so simple. The illness her father suffers from, sadly, is a common one these days, and his sudden demand for medicine greatly outstrips the supply. Hail Dawn, rich boy! Now is your time to strike. No matter how diligently the girl works to earn the coin she needs, there is simply not enough of the remedy to go around. Hey look, rich Ildan boy! Indeed, the opening of the tickle box might light up her eyes. I can only imagine that this... What you truly wants to Starlight is to soothe your dear father's pain. If only there was something we could do to help her do just that. Ildan, rich boy, this is right up your alley. Just throw your money at the problem. Well, there may not be we can do to heal what ails the man. Perhaps we may be able to get the sane in your family, but if Starlight's here in this trying time. The girl has been most dutiful and generous. A little helper for us this season, is she not? If we were to find some way to dedicate this year's Starlight celebration to her and her loved ones, and in doing so make the most spectacular success it's ever been, mayhap that might lift their spirits. Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Dedicate the celebration to her in a mile of the Boogie, but however might we do that? Why do I want to hit Snowman? Why not? 'Tis the season. The child spoke of wish to make a snowman of incredible size, you say? No matter, there's like such a interest in my masterpieces as for the medicine, let me contemplate so safe to see if there is that may be done. Yeah, that's right up your alley, rich boy. Let me take my trouble to see the decoration of our final and most spectacular snowman. I'm confident that you would say what would rejoice Saint's heart more than anyone. Oh, but if you collect all the ticket box sets, now I pray forgive my presumption. I suppose you'll leave us to return to far more important matters. Meh. What matters do I have to do today? Nothing. I am an adventurer. 'Tis not about the words you say. It was just magic prisms anyway. To the embodiment of the stud spirit, a veritable incarnation of the saint himself. Yike, I think. Thanks. I am rather festive. I got another letter. We just got a letter. What now? That bottom one. We'll do Lotus stand first. And the Fairy Kingdom, hold up. How are you in the preparations of festivities, my good friend? Firstly, on behalf of Mohawk and Onions, let me express my most heartfelt gratitude for your selfless acts this special season. I've given much thought to the matter of what my fellow student series and I might do to bring even more joy to the children. I believe I have come upon just the idea. You are familiar with the tradition by which, at the end of the list of the spinner containing the most heartfelt wishes to place under the Starlight tree. Yes, I've determined that we will attempt to grant as many of them as within our power. I have recruited a number of like-minded souls to aid in the cause. In doing so, I hope that we will inspire that many more smiling faces here in the Godina's Starlight seas, and that the elementals will smile upon our efforts as well.
Hey, now, who in the world is writing for me from the first? Hold up, now.
Like, can we have something different happening in the background each time? Hold up! Fail! Fail, you can't be here! Worlds! I take one little peek at when I see my sapling have a grand old time prancing and frolicking about in the snow. Did not occur to you that mayhap your beautiful branch would like to have joined you this merry occasion? No, this simply will not do. And so, to teach my thoughtless sapling lesson, I prepare this little missive with an incantation. Yes, the moment you so much think of enjoy this festivities with someone who is not your beautiful branch. Oh, but I jest. We take it seriously. Why nothing gives me good joy than see you actually enjoying yourself for once? I always thought you could stand another thing or two from us Fae folk. And why yes, it seems you have. Till we meet again. Fail, you can't be here. Alright, let's roll.
If it loads us all in.
I'm going to put in the finishing touches on what promises to be a starlight celebration for the ages.
I can be my K-Hooks character!
At long last, our preparations have almost come to an end. All that remains is to put the finish touches on the mother of all snowmen, and give our dear saint a little starlight present she'll remember for a lifetime. Shall we be on our way? I'm ready if you are.
I can be my K-Hooks character.
Now let's get to work, shall we? I have prepared an assortment of decorative materials for the occasion, so feel free to let your imagination run wild. But so we must forget her audiences. What sort of cinema do you suppose would warm little Saint's heart? Oh gosh. Oh yes, you see how concerned she was that the small snowman might be lonely, yes? And how happy she was when he got a friend. Perhaps there's a hint to be had there. What sort of decoration would make a saint happiest of all? Give it some thought, I have no doubt it'll be struck with inspiration.
I don't do well with kids.
Reflect on all you've learned to decorate the sim as best you can to delight your fellow helper. Dashing. Hat. Matching patterns. Okay. I got it. I got it. I don't do well with kids. Is there an incorrect way to do this? Hang on. My computer's being stupid, one second. I assume the big one's supposed to be... Okay, I got this. I didn't fix my computer, but... We gotta put the hat on. This one's gotta be matching. How am I making this work? I don't know. Did I do it right? Confusion. Did the other one need a scarf? Throw me a bone here? Okay. Hang on. I'll throw the other scarf on. I'm just guessing at this point. I have to confess. There we go. Okay. I did just miss the scarf. Now fully decorated, these men appear as if they were family. Just look at them, warms your heart, and you could have the same thing. Feels the same way. Okay. I did it. My task hath been completed. You truly outdone yourself, my friend. This is nothing short of a masterpiece. I doubt, no doubt the same will be overjoyed at the sight of your little snowman family. I can be my K-Hux character! Beautiful, I must admit. I was simply marvelous, so I am personal in my creations. I could do nothing but tip my cap for your superior aesthetic sensibilities. I got it. Oh, I've seen many a snowman in my day, but never one that warms the... Yeah, okay. So is moved to your merry little snowman family to your snowman artisan of the higher authority. Yeah, clearly. Look, the snowman has mommy and daddy. White looks just like a family. Our family. Oh, how happy she must be. Did you make this, Kenley? No, I did. I have you in there. Penguin deserves all the credit. How did you like it saying? I do say the little snowman isn't lonely anymore. Oh, yes. Now that I know she's not alone, I could leave her to enjoy Starlight with her family while I return home to my own. I'm sorry for making you do all this when you were already so busy. Yourself. Can you forgive me? No. I have no need to asking forgiveness, my child. After all, it is you taught the stuffy over the serious fool. What the true meaning of Starlight was all about. I may not be able to see the celebration, but this has already been the best Starlight ever. Thank you for so much for letting me help. I'll treasure the presents from a twinkle box forever. I'm coming to if you would. Yeah, rich old Don boy, solve our problems. But of course, those presents were sent in to our appreciation for your help. Of course, you have another present. This one's just for you. Rich Uldan powers. Being rich solves all life problems. Who knew? Or perhaps I should say for your dear father. Could it be? As it said, God, the state of Nemia here happens to be a patron of the Epoch 3 that produces this medicine. God, is that you? Did you share a story with the property? They say that sister that we deliver this to you straight away. What's more, they have at long last discovered a means by which they can produce remedy in vast quantities. So it's true that all those who are suffering his father will suffer soon enough. Speaking of your father, my child, I took the liberty of delivering the first dose to him in person. From the looks of it, it would seem you may be able to enjoy the celebration after all. I dare say that your dear father may even be feeling well enough to join you. Truly. I might have spent all the money in the realm. Goodbye. It truly is a Starlight miracle. Yes, this has taught me much. Coin is but a means to an end, not a goal in and of itself. Wow, the Uldan learned. If it is not to be used as a smell to those who need it, it has little more value than a lump of coal. Ho ho, I dare say you've come far in the short time. Your father will be most proud of this, I'm sure, yeah. So you'll prove it for the successor, I am sure. How about that, lady? Yeah, good saint, sir. I would say don't take care of father's business after all. The Uldan is getting a life. It surprised me as well over the course of preparing the Starlight. I could feel my heart changing. Now I'm certain of anything. When I return to Uldan, I mean to devote my efforts to do all in my power to alleviate the plight of those who are not blessed with my privileges.
Wow. Wow, that was pretty impressive.
Oh, I mean, just especially my boy betrayed so far beyond even my wildest expectations. So much so, in fact, I just need to follow a stern word or two for me. At any rate, I'm not returning anywhere until I've celebrated Starlight till the fullest to the children with children of Dynas, and here first among them, of course. We've done it. That's the spirit. It was that I present you and paying with the greatest gift of all, the one I've been ready to give you from the start. I hazard to guess the smile of the little ones, yes. Ah ha ha, clearly the Starlight spirit is taking a hold in your heart now. The moment we're waiting for is friendly time without further ado, let the festivities begin. I can be my K-Hux character. Quest complete. I'll have to give this a test later. For some reason, this spell summons forth a hat and a beloved embodiment fist to cheer. With that in mind, it would be rather shame not to ring it. You can now summon the snowman mount. Who else wrote? Okay, there are 3. Saving that distant world to the last one. That's what I'm thinking it is. I can be my K-Hux character. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Pengu. How the Sultanate I commend you on your efforts in saving this year's celebration from an uncertain fate. Some would say that snowmen feel out of place here in the Jilly Desert, but I have not but fond memories of being a young girl sleeping nights in anticipation of what the state would bring me. There are those who proclaim that it is base and shameful to engage in revelry at the time when our realm faces such continued hardship, yet I could not disagree more. If we have any hope of leading ours into a brighter future, then it begins with ensuring that every young boy and girl they look forward toward tomorrow with a smile on their face and the confidence that happier days are to come. For all you've done and continue to do so towards this end, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have a snowman mount. I can be K-Hux all over again. Peg, whatever are you talking about? I'll explain. Hang on. The Starlight celebration was starting by the time of year, not for the children here at the Arms. That's for certain. Why even now they toss and turn their beds in the hub, but the saint will show up at any moment. Kira whipped up a batch of one or fruit cakes to celebrate the season. And what did he do for his Lowy? They put in pineapple as a special treat. Why it was so scrumptious that the kids and I gobbled it up straight away. Have you ever had fruit cake? If not, you simply must try it. Everyone tells me she's selling it when I quote for the almost insultingly low price of only 300 scripts. Okay, get out. Feel free to buy a whole batch. It keeps better than the pineapple pudding, so you can carry it on for weeks before it goes stale. Speaking of touch, pie, clean out the kitchen.
People.
How do you fare, friend? Fable tells you there's a festive darn Starlight in your world that you celebrate this time of year. Why just 2 weeks stories of cities decked in what is that twinkling glimmer like the night sky? I would give anything to see with my own eyes. As for us, we too make preparations for a festival of our own. I want to celebrate the return of the night and the rebuilding of our realm. I've tasked Gaia with procuring supplies. She turned up with her performing any manual labor, but she seems to rather enjoy herself zipping about hither and under her skyscraper. Oh gosh, so she got it. She got us. The licensing. There's so much to be done, but if we could put a smile on the faces of the little ones here as you've done in your world, they'll be more worth it. Till we meet again, Pengu. That was Reen. The Sky Slipper. No! I ship it, I do. Thanks to you, my friend, this year's festivities once more saw smiles, miracles filled around. I am particularly glad that we were able to make young Saint Starlight wish come true. The poor girl deserves more happiness. Better life after all those hardships. Have we achieved peak Pengu now? Is that it? Well, I may as well collect them all, right? Too bad there's no musical nonsense this year, because that was fun. I'll be back in a sweet suit. Oh, I'd love to show him and my other delightful decorations I made. Into the wall and get the celebration is finally full swing, but the celebration job is never over. Now we must be visited to see that not a single fan encourages the child's face before the season is done. Well, with that, I can go RP as Kingdom Hearts Senior and Carlos Penguin once again. for memes. Where is it? I gotta clear off a spot for it. Okay, for memes, I'm gonna show it off, and I'm gonna go to my favorite spot to do so. I gotta pull that out now. I am my K-Hux character. That's it. I'm a giant snowman. I've done it. I have achieved Peak Pengu. I am... How do I fly in this? How do we... What is this? Alright, I'm Peak Pengu now. That's it.